Hi, welcome.
Welcome. Hi.
Housewives of True Crime YouTube channel. We're back at it this week with a new crime, a shortened, condensed version of our crime we do on Housewives of True Crime podcast. This week we are talking about adultery, mass robbery, and murder. So
Crazy.
viewer discretion is advised. All right, Gretchen. So this week our story takes place in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, which looks like a lovely place to live.
I think I would enjoy it. I think the Carolinas look fun.
They do look fun. I have yet to visit, but Mr. Beast lives there, and my kids are begging to go visit him. So if anybody has a hookup, please let me know.
Listen.
So we can meet Mr. Beast, okay?
Okay.
He's the #1 YouTube guy. So now that we're on YouTube, I think we're kind of friends. Milton Sawyer also thought it was a great place to live. He was born and raised there and never left. Milton married and had 3 kids before he found himself a divorcee. He was a business owner and he was looking for some love. He met this hot little number named Angel, whom was 10 years his junior and going through a divorce herself. These two would wed not even a year after meeting each other, and they seemed to have a perfect marriage until one day Angel got into a car accident and needed some physical therapy. Milton noticed Angel was getting a little too dressed up for the physical therapist appointment and had a feeling that Angel was taking a liking to her young, hot therapist.
Okay, so she was getting her back cracked.
Something like that.
Okay.
There was a little cracking going on, I'm sure, in
Yeah.
all the right places.
Yeah. Okay.
Angel told Milton he was crazy bananas and he was the only man in her life and the only man she wanted to, do twice a day. But
twice a day's extra, Angel.
Yes, fake news extra. But Milton's intuition was right, Gretchen. You know, they say women have an intuition. Sometimes men have an intuition too.
Yeah.
Angel was having an affair with her Christian church-going married young therapist. These two were finding any time they could to have a therapy appointment. And they were using some sort of Facebook encrypted messaging to communicate their love and their meetings.
Sneaky.
Which, by the way, I didn't know Facebook had. So that's news to me. During these two lovebirds fling, Angel would talk smack about her husband, telling Isaac Melcher, the physical therapist, that she couldn't leave her husband, and if she did, he was bound to kill her, and if she left him for Isaac, he was bound to kill them both. So instead, it was better that Milton would die and they could both be free. Well, at first she tried spiking his beer with some prescription drugs. And when that didn't work, she got Isaac involved. She must
have been very convincing.
I mean, really convincing. And Isaac, do you not know that people are manipulative?
Yeah, there are other options. Isaac.
Tell me about it. So she worked up this idea of a home invasion with Isaac. Home invasion turned murder, basically.
New information tonight in a homicide investigation in Pasquotank County.
It involves the death of Milton Sawyer Jr. At the beginning of August, the sheriff's office said Sawyer died after a home invasion on Darien Drive, and his wife went to the hospital with injuries of her own. Well, tonight, investigators now have Angel Sawyer in custody. She and another man arrested in her husband's death.
And so one night, Isaac would come over when the kids were at a friend's house and be the masked intruder. He would use a key that was left outside to let himself in, strangle Milton to death. Angel and Isaac would then ransack the house, making it look like a robbery, beat Angel up a little bit to make it look like she was a victim. She even pounded her own face in on a drawer to make herself look a little more injured.
That's nuts. That's Sherry Papini style nuts. That's what she did.
Yeah, I wonder how often that happens. Think a lot? I
don't think a lot, but I think that those few that do that crap, they blow it for everybody else.
Because everybody else is doing that. I don't know.
Yeah.
So she would then run to a neighbor's house in distress, calling 911. And you know what, Gretch? I think they might have gotten away with this whole plot, but God-fearing Isaac couldn't keep a secret to himself. And so he decided to call an old friend, or actually go to an old friend's house, a mentor that he had when he was younger, and spill his guts. And this God-fearing Christian friend would then come forward to the police to tell them that Isaac had just committed a homicide and also broken one of the 10 Commandments. Isaac would try to take the blame until he found out that Angel was playing two cards and acting as if she didn't even love Isaac. And so
She's an angel in disguise.
she is an angel in disguise. She definitely does not live up to her name. So then Isaac goes ahead and turns on Angel, takes a plea deal of 20 to 25 years, and speaks at her trial, and Angel gets life in prison for her puppet mastery. And that is
She's the type that has a lot of guys writing her on the side. I'll bet you she's on all those prison love websites.
Oh, you're so right. We should look it up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so there's the story of Angel and Milton Sawyer and Isaac Melcher. If you guys would like to hear more detail of this story, please go to our podcast, Housewives, A True Crime, and I give you a lot more detail. And subscribe now to our YouTube channel, and every week we'll give you a new true crime story.